Hello, hello. Welcome to the Hexagon TTRPG for another episode of The Eye's End. Today marks episode 16. Almost there. 5 episodes left, including this one, until the end. How's everyone doing? You guys ready for combat?
Yeah, but hearing
Ready.
5 episodes left, it makes me sad.
I know.
Yeah.
I say 5, but take that with a grain of salt because
Yeah,
typically I don't respect my own deadlines.
Yeah, this combat might take 2 sessions.
Ooh.
When you
I'm ready
mean it's over.
Kick some
We'll
ace
see.
butt.
We'll see. All right. Yeah, so we ended with combat just about to begin. But last session, you guys had left the lakefront, had traveled deeper into the Gravewoods, had found some strange giant gnomes, or rather, a giant gnome man and his harem of gnome wives. And he gave you guys a funny little seed that happened to be a seed of the Tree of Life. And you quickly learned that the deeper you got into the Gravewoods, the stranger the landscape became, the larger the trees became, the larger the wildlife became, and the greater the distance between the trees, an expansion of the woods the farther you went in. And eventually you found a little girl named Boginia, who guided you to her older brother, Asgavalion, who promptly challenged all of you to a fight to the death. But only 3 of you accepted. Alberic, Taurus, and Misha. Prepped and ready, standing before Asgavalion. He's a few feet away from you, 20 feet, let's say. Off to the side, Lyria, Shira, and Boginia are standing watching as Asgavalion does his grand entrance, his introduction, pointing his blade at the 3 of his challengers. As he's doing this, the rest of you on the sidelines, what are you doing? You're very quick.
Priorities.
Cool. Can I use that?
Yeah. Okay.
Can I use that to gain advantage on like a sleight of hand or stealth check to cast Fairy Fire
Okay.
on Asgavalion?
Sure. Now, you've casted Fairy Fire before, so you would know that it creates like a magical outline around the things that it falls upon.
Yep.
What's the AoE of the spell?
Range 60 feet, 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube. Okay, so yeah, the 20-foot. Is that the well? Either way, your party members would be outside of the AoE. So, absolutely.
Incredible.
But yeah, sleight of hand, and Shira, you as well. Can you make a sleight of hand?
You're
And she goes, "Okay." She's like, pops it back for you to grab. And it's kind of like you. Well, tell me the roll, and okay, yeah, you're sort of just going and putting them together, but then not really tying the end, so it just sort of comes off. Very nice. There you go.
22.
22.
22.
Here we go. Okay. what do you do when you cast the spell?
It only has a verbal component. And so I think that essentially what Lyria does is like whisper it under her breath, and then kind of like silently like blow the magic. And it kind of like, you don't see anything as that force like hits that 20-foot cube, and then the pink fire would erupt. I would want it like time this though, so that the battle like is just about to start. You know, like that moment when people like are about to like race forward.
Yeah.
I would time it for that. And then he has to make a dex save anyways when it happens.
Okay. So I'll cue that up for now. As you channel the spell and quietly mutter under your breath. But you notice that as Boginia is getting her hair braided, she kind of like maybe turns toward you, Lyria. And she like pulls on your coat or your vest or whatever your type of armor you're wearing. And she goes, what are you whispering? What are you saying? Like she notices.
I just wink at her. And I think if you let me speak, I'll just be like, it won't hurt anyone.
And she just sort of, yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah, she's just a little like, she doesn't really understand. And then she turns back to Shira, notices that the braid's not done, and she goes, come on, put it together. No, none of my brothers know how to do this. Yeah, but she's never around. And she like sits up straight and she's like glowing. Her cheeks are all bright. You gotta roll.
Let Ornos help you.
She starts like pulling out her hair.
You have disadvantage now.
A 12. Okay. You make some braids. And you notice that she's just there like super happy, and she can't even really see them. But she's just ecstatic as long as they stay in place. She jumps up and goes, thank you, and she like hugs you around your neck, like jumps up. And as this is happening, can the rest of you make an initiative roll for me? Finally, let's go. Actually, everyone can roll initiative.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 5.
Oh, nat 1.
No, November.
No, nat November.
Wait, does it count in initiative?
It does.
Yeah.
It's a nat.
All roll.
But what's the critical fail in initiative mean?
Thank gosh. 21.
Loses the
It means you go last.
Yeah, you're out of initiative.
Skip the turn.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, No Nat November is a little thing we're doing here at the Hex, where for all of November you cannot roll natural ones or 20s. You have to re-roll them and take whatever the result is. But you, the viewer, has a chance to give us the crits. So if you'd like, you can donate $1 to the Hexagon, and you can give me, the DM, or any of the players a natural 1 or natural 20 on one of their next rolls. Your choice. Nah, get out of here. Not the players. The players cannot buy their own crits, okay?
Beans. Or we
Sorry,
can buy
folks.
us crits.
All right.
Whoa. You got a bucket full there, CJ.
This guy's loaded with
Got his whole
dice.
bag.
Hey,
Popping
go
out
one
a
check
frame
on my bag of dice.
Okay.
So man's getting ready for a real fight.
Doing stretches.
The angel of victory. We have to be prepared.
We're gonna get him, guys. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, okay? Stop worrying.
Who's worried?
Taurus, are you worried?
Stop projecting, Taurus.
No, Taurus isn't worried. Taurus isn't. I'm worried for him.
Oh,
I did get a 13 for giving out initiative.
okay. 13.
Should we all just yell it at the same time, or
All right, we'll go down the list. Brent, what did you get?
21?
21 for Brent.
21.
Okay. Sheems,
17.
17. Larissa.
5.
CJ.
13.
Oh yeah. Shira.
Ooh.
18.
Wow, are you going before Albrecht?
I don't have a lot of decks.
Yeah,
I
me
just get to
neither.
roll twice.
Oh, excuse me.
That barb advantage.
Okay. Let me roll here.
No, not
And-
water. Thank goodness it's halfway done.
Somebody want to
No.
Okay. Hey. Okay. Well, when he's on stream, Edmund, can you give us a little initiative roll, please?
Edmund, is that from
Get
oh,
your
oh.
dice.
Is that from BB Collection? Tag in the back right now.
What is
collection?
BB Collection. I think we have the exact same article of clothing.
Of course we would. Dragonborns for life, baby.
Twinsies.
I'm gonna say my init's not very high. I feel like it's a +2. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a 9 or 10.
Mm.
Wait,
how do you know?
I just know.
I think
Yeah.
he rolled without looking at his modifier.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's a
of
10.
course, of course. On the die. Wow. What the fuck?
Let me get in here. Yes.
Is that the BB collection?
Is that the BBC collection?
Did you get it from a pharmacy?
Yes, actually, Jean Coutu.
Oh my god, it might actually be it. Same color and everything.
That's hilarious.
There's like a little like patch on the pocket. On the right pocket.
Yeah, it does. It does. It has little straps so you can use it to put on the...
Imagine.
Sponsor
Like,
us, BB.
I woke up one day and I'm like, I want to look like Don Flamingo.
That's
Hell
a
yeah.
good look.
The problem is I keep doing the walk. It's fucked me up.
Do you hike your
Knees bent?
pants up to the ankle?
Oh yeah.
Fantastic.
Calf showing and everything.
The hairy calves. Yeah, beautiful. All right. So
Serious.
right before the battle begins, there's a tension in the air, and Edmund, you suddenly come to. You're propped up against the trunk of a massive tree. And you sort of open your eyes groggily and you take a look around you. Everything sort of comes into focus. And you see before you your companions, but you also see two strangers that you hadn't noticed before. Two pale individuals, pale white skin, almost glowing. A little girl with blonde hair and golden eyes. And she's wearing like a little white dress. And there's the other person is a man, ripped, kind of looks like a pillarman, from JoJo, who's like kind of standing there. He's got like ripped muscles. He's got long wavy hair, kind of like Car's black hair, and he's got like a white tunic, but he's got the top half sort of peeled off, and it's sort of just hanging by like the belt at his waist. So his chest is bare.
This freaking guy is beautiful.
And you see behind him on his shoulders 2 glorious wings that span out. The feathers all opened, and a glow emits from them, a radiant glow. But you woke up because you had kind of gone into a trance, or you've been going in and out of trances lately. And the ticking that you hear from your patron
My clock god.
your clock
Give me the
god
good.
is it's almost like hypnotizing you. It's putting you into a delirious sort of tired state. And when you hear it for prolonged periods of time, it knocks you out. But you woke up because you're not hearing the ticking right now.
What?
And
My
you
sweet sounds?
And you can tell that the deafness that's pulling the sound away from you is coming from both the little girl and the man. These 2 like angelic looking figures.
They're taking my sweet, sweet ticks. I think I'll like be like pretty calm the whole time. Then all of a sudden I'll just be like, and they'll like just wake up frantically. I'll be like, oh, the gears. And I'll see these 2. I'll be like, oh my god. Guys. And I'll just call out for my friends.
You make a bit of a commotion, and
Misha.
Shira and Lyria especially will notice that you've woken up.
Oh, Edmund.
Oh, the sweet ticks of life stop ticking. Oh, no.
What?
Yeah, I like close my eyes, listen for my heartbeat. Yeah, yeah, that's the good stuff. Oh, what's going on? Something's messing with my tick, man.
Oh, say hi to our little friend.
She kind of like turns her head and looks at you.
Like the leaf. What's her name?
I'm Gogenia.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Eddie. And I'll like turn and lean over to Larry. I'll be like, Larry, who are these people though?
They're going to take us to some other resistance members that are living with them. And there's a look in my eyes of like, play along, I guess, is what I'm like trying to get, like, you know. But first, we have to watch this battle.
Do you need any rolls from me? Do you need like an insight? And he's not dumb, you know. He's just a little eccentric. Yeah. And I'll lean in. I'll be like, can we have like a team huddle or something? Is that weird?
They're fighting now, so I don't. Like, this is the huddle.
Oh, I realized you guys are really close to me. I'm like, oh shit, right? Yeah. Yeah. These guys mess with my tick, man. I don't like it. What? And I'll like look around and be like, oh. Oh. And I'll like sit up, cross my arms. So what are we doing?
Yeah, Edmund, can you give me an initiative roll if you haven't?
10.
Oh, it was 10.
Yeah.
Did somebody else get 10? Larissa got a 5, right?
Yeah.
You're at the bottom of the list. Okay.
Thanks for reminding me.
No problem. Okay, Ed. So top of the round is Asgavalion. He's standing, pointing his blade at, we'll say, Albrecht, who's... how are you guys lined up? I'll let you guys decide.
Isn't Albert technically on the other side of him?
No.
Didn't they come like from a different direction?
Now the way he's facing is like, it's like the three of you, and he's sort of like facing the three of you. I mean, you can be sort of positioned in a way where you're like sort of to the sides of him, but he's like looking, and you're all within line of sight.
Okay. Well, I mean, Albert had like stopped and was talking to him, and then
Yeah.
everyone else kind of joined. So wherever they want to be around, I suppose.
I think as he was like talking, when everyone arrived, he was sort of like walking around, looking at people, sort of changing his position, shifting a little bit. Yeah.
Like a big cat on the hunt. I would like to take an adjacent side to where Albert is. So like maybe we can like try to like triangulate him or something like that.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing.
Triangulate.
Triangulation. Okay, just explain the triangulation to me.
Like he's in the middle, maybe, and we're like 3 points around him.
Yeah, we make a triangle.
Oh, okay. So you want to be like surrounding Azure Valley.
Yeah.
2 points.
Okay, yeah. We'll say that like
You're
you know,
there,
as he's
dude.
as he's pointing his sword, you guys are also moving in a way like you guys have all fought together, and it's just one guy. You're strategizing silently, yeah. So he sort of does like a look around at all of you, and just gently waves his sword in all of your directions, and then you see a little smile sort of crack on the side of his face, and a flash of light where he's standing is going to burst out of him, and 3 motes are going to, at like blinding speed, appear behind all 3 of you. And can the 3 of you please make dexterity saving throws?
Oh,
Like the water?
Right off the bat.
He's doing the same thing as Lear is trying to do.
Dirty. Oh. That's a 5.
Dexterity saving throw?
Give me my number tonight.
19.
Wowzers!
He has to beat a 16 on his.
Yeah. You got 13 on the die.
Those dice
Someone
are-
has a bane. If someone has a bane,
Oh,
Oh,
a viewer.
oh. I thought somebody had a bane for
yeah, I was like, oh no!
No!
Oh, bane the DM. Come on, guys.
Check the chat,
Guys and gals.
Let me know if there's banes. Let me know, because my head's in my notes and stuff.
Right where
all
I
right.
like.
Yeah. What were the saving throws? And for Irea, he does save it. I think
You
you're.
got a bane.
We got a
Wait, for who? For who?
For who, Shy? You gotta.
Wait, you gotta write it
I
down.
think she
Is
means
it for the
Shy.
DM or is
Don't
it for
do
one of
this
us?
DM.
It's
DM.
got to be for
Yeah.
Taurus, obviously.
Yeah.
Give it to Taurus. Oh,
Shy
no.
would never. Shy would never.
Shank shy.
No pressure.
For the
Yeah.
Clearly,
Oh
my God.
Clearly.
I'll remember this. All right. Bane, it is. Okay, well, he still passes.
Fuck.
Oh.
Well, thank you, anyways.
Thank you.
The purple flames begin to sort of like rest around him, but he sort of just ruffles up and fluffs the feathers on his wings, and all the flames just sort of disperse away from him. But those 3 motes of light are all going to flash behind Albrecht, Misha, and Taurus. What did you guys get?
16.
19.
5.
5. Okay. And just for future reference, the DC is 18. So
I dropped my kite. Come back here.
Misha and
Woo!
Taurus.
Oh yeah.
Thank you kindly, Sheriff.
All right. The
I was
you,
mighty parched. Mighty parched.
2 of you are going to take some damage.
Wait, sorry. Taurus saved. I don't know.
Sorry, Albrecht and Misha.
Okay.
right, here we go. Misha,
And behold, yeah.
he swings his blade down at you from behind you.
I dodge it.
New
Sure,
style of
sure.
TTRPG.
Yeah, you just say what you want. You know?
You ever hear of dodging,
it.
idiot?
Also, you're ugly. Some playground TTRPG shit right here.
Literally.
Vicious mockery as the action that happens.
Freaking J Saturn. If I wanted to move, I'd simply dodge.
So, Misha, your AC is 20, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so he is going to hit you.
Please.
And you are going to take 27 points of damage.
27.
And this is radiant damage.
Radiant.
In a burst of light, he appears behind you, slashes down, and then the light disappears. The same thing happens behind Albric, but as he slashes down Albric, the light that emits from behind you gives you enough of a warning to dodge out of the way. Sorry, Taurus and Albric.
Damn.
Sorry.
Getting mixed up here. Albric, he swings down at you, and you're able to parry the attack just as it comes in. But all the light flashes, and then where he's standing, it all comes back, and he's standing in place there. And he goes, "Let the games begin."
Now we are fighting.
After Az is Lyria.
Oh, you're on an ink basis with him now. I see.
Okay. Okay. Look, everything just started.
Mhm.
Lyria's not going to do anything. So
Okay.
I think like I take my turn to like help distract Beginia. I'm just like smiling at her and like helping. I give the because I could do that help action from a distance. So I give that to Shira to do braiding her hair.
Excellent.
The little quips. Oh, yeah, and tuck that strand there. Oh, you're so good at this, Shira. Like everyone's fed up of Lyria doing this bullshit. Yeah, and I think I look over to Edmund. I kind of like catch your eye, Edmund, and like yeah, probably like. Does he look strong to you?
Yeah, look at him. He's freaking gorgeous. Swear to God, if I was half that
Like blush
gorgeous.
a little.
Oh, look at that stance. Now yell out, lightweight, baby. I don't know what it means, but all the guys in the gyms at university used to yell it.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, so I pass my turn.
But he does look kind of strong.
Bite my finger and look at him.
Oh no!
No, he's
Win him over with love.
Well, with your help, right after you, it is Shira. So. Mm-hmm. Only one way to find out. Oh well.
Hold on. We have
Bounty
an issue where Shira might not be being heard on the stream. Yeah, got all the words.
Let me refresh your sword.
Okay, she just said how she hates everyone in chat.
She's agreeing now.
Yeah, you'd have to be sneaky about it.
But you were on silence in real life.
I'm silent.
Okay. Say something.
Hello, hello. I am Shira, and I want to use Hunter's Mark sneakily.
There we go.
There we go.
Thanks, officer.
Thank
Oh,
you.
it's my lord now, actually.
Oh,
Lord.
No,
Officer
it's not.
Malord.
Lord
No, it's
Daddy.
not.
Eh, my lord daddy. Ooh,
I
Be
know.
down on one knee while I tip my hat. And
all women are queens.
So yeah, do I roll? What do I roll for this? It's just stealth.
yeah, just make a stealth check if you want to be sneaky. You don't have to.
I want to. I'm at 24.
24.
And it's just an action of me warming up my hands. Like I whisper something and I feel my hands warm up, and that's how I know it's working.
Okay. I think like as soon as you start whispering the spell, Beginning like whips her head back to look at you. And she goes, "Hey, why are you guys whispering? What's going on?"
Oh, I just do it for good luck for my friends. I'm sure you're probably wishing good luck to your brother, right? Do you have any charm or something that you do for them?
Make a deception roll.
I'm trying, okay. Oh shit, my deception is not as good as my investigation. No, yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, deception. 12.
12. Yeah, she kind of like
What could I
squints at you.
use my reaction to use Flash of Genius and give her +2?
Oh.
Ooh.
And
Sure.
I don't know how inspiration works because I always like hoard them. Well, I don't actually hoard them. I just never use
don't use
them. So I have technically an inspiration from God knows when.
You could use it.
I think it's from the birds.
That's possible.
Yeah. But I don't think
Some
it's stacked. I
birds.
think you just have one inspiration.
Okay, so what is an inspiration again? It's just a reroll?
Yeah, you basically give yourself advantage.
Okay, nice. Let me reroll
And then
them.
+2 from Edmund.
Oh,
Flash of
it's a nat 20, which I can't have.
Ah!
Reroll.
Another reroll.
Reroll.
That
Oh,
hurts.
it's
That
DB
fucking
was-
hurts.
I got another one!
Oh, what?
What the fuck? Holy shit!
Let's go.
You gotta go check
Broke
it. You
down
gotta go
that
check it.
November.
I don't
Oh,
care. I
Beyond's
broke
like-
the rules, and I'm getting it.
You need that nat. You really need that nat.
I am like inside my heart. I'm like panicking.
Okay.
But outside.
Yeah. She kind of looks at you with like a deep focus, and she squints at you, and she goes, "Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I think I'll wish for good luck for my bro too." And she starts
There
like
you go.
straining, and her
Yeah.
face gets all red like a tomato.
And then I have like hold a high five pretty much for her whenever she's ready, whenever she sees it.
Yeah, she just stays like that. She never opens it
For a while, okay, that's great.
the rest of the round. She's
Leaves you hanging.
holding her breath.
And that's
Um,
my turn. So I
cool.
just casted my Hunter's Mark. That's all I needed.
Beautiful. All right, then it's Albrecht.
All right. So Ulrich, he started already kind of like unlimbering his war pick, his new weapon. He's gonna kind of look at it in his hands and wrap his hands around it. And I suppose that's when he takes the fire damage that comes from it.
Yeah, wisps of flame sort of creep between your fingers.
Yeah. So I'm not sure like how apparent it is, but to at least Misha and Taurus right beside him, they kind of see the glow kind of shining from the like just the metal of his gauntlets
Ooh.
from the shaft of the war pick, and you see kind of like he takes his rage, but it's kind of a very kind of cold and methodical, kind of like he goes into it just set. This is like a duel to the death, and he's ready. He's accepted it,
Imposed.
and he runs in for a reckless attack. Let's see here. So that's a 29 to hit.
That's a hit.
Cool. All right. Actually, sorry. I'm gonna use Great Weapon Master, so it would be a 24.
24 does not hit.
Okay, so that misses then. And I'm gonna try again. That's better. So that's 32 minus 5 is 27.
That hits.
Okay. So that's okay. So should I split it into different like damage types?
The damage types are slashing or piercing and fire.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you don't have to split them.
Okay. So that would be 9, 13, 18, 28 points of damage.
Okay.
Actually, I can re-roll this because I have Great Weapon Master attack.
Mm.
So that's 2 more. That's a 30 points of damage.
Very cool.
And then I've used my bonus action, so to rage, and that'll be my turn. I'll be right up next to him, kind of like he parried my first hit, and then kind of like I swing it back around and use because one like part of the like side of the head is the hammer, and the other side is the pick.
Mhm.
So like he might have blocked the hammer, but then he kind of spins it and comes around with the spike.
That's so sick.
Beautiful. I think during your first swing, you also realize that you get really close to hitting him. And he sort of like seems a little bit surprised, and his wings sort of come in, and there's almost this like force that pushes like your first blow to like miss, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And then you hit him with the second. But beautiful. So if there's nothing else, then it is Taurus.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Nice. I'll keep the attention on my friend Albric. For right now and for probably the rest of the session, I want to use any movement that I can to be opposite from Albric. So if he's in front of him, I want to be behind Ascavalian.
Okay.
But I'll slink behind him, and I'll kind of kneel down and put a hand over my chest and look through Ascavalian at my friend, my compatriot, and I'll pull at that tether and I'll charge it with magic so everyone can see my purple and his red like come together, and Ascavalian is in the middle where these lines meet, and you will have a bonus of +3 to all your attacks as long as he is in the tether. So I will stay there and maintain it.
It's the first time I've seen just like this red tether come from.
I think you guys have seen the tethers like a little bit as the sessions have gone on, but never like so deliberately like now it's just so apparent and it's flashing with our colors, like the ones that you saw on yourself when we passed you over the scanner and the one you saw on me. Now they're meeting and merging.
And for a brief moment, when your strands connect to one another, there's like a sensation the both of you feel of extreme connectedness. And if you'd like, you both can share an important memory from one another with the other,
God,
if you'd like.
with Albric?
I mean, I got one if you want. If you want to
Yeah, go ahead.
have time to wait.
Go ahead.
So, kind of starting to like, use this weapon that was given to him by like a friend of his grandfather's. He's been kind of like recalling back his family, and this moment is kind of like in his mind at the moment is when he left his home. So he had an argument with his father about kind of succeeding to the throne, and he left with his pal Gungrick and went sailing, and hasn't come back since. And now he's kind of wondering. Yes, he doesn't regret the decision, but maybe you should go back and visit.
That's so sweet.
I think I'm going to. It's going to be a recent memory for me. It's going to be with Albric of spending that one-on-one time back someplace that was more familiar to you than for me. I think my whole life has been surrounded about drow and the bloodline that I come from, and this was kind of the first outing where we were in someone else's element and surrounded by their history. And I think I gained a lot of respect for you, especially when I saw you forge your own weapon with your bare strength. And it was then where I was fully committed to fighting beside you on the battlefield.
Beautiful.
We got some bromance going on.
Yeah.
And for my bonus action, I'll take some of that latent magic in my hand and I'll push it into my sword. And it'll start to just vibrate with some thunderous energy.
All right. Is that everything?
That's it.
Okay.
You didn't yell Thundercat.
Thundercat.
You have to whisper. Yeah.
Thunder.
And make a stealth roll. So after Taurus, it is Boginia.
She gets a turn.
She gets a turn, and she's sitting there with her hands clasped, and she's focusing really, really hard. Irea, Shira, and Edmund, can you all make either an Arcana or an Insight check?
You know it's gonna be Arcana, dude.
This is gonna be interesting.
Also an Arcana.
Okay.
26.
26.
17.
Okay.
I did an insight and it's a 21.
Okay. So all three of you notice a bit of light begins to form above Boginia's head, and the vague semblance of like a ring begins to form. And as it lights up, there's like a glow of energy that begins to push out from her towards Asgavalion.
I've ever seen anything like this in my studies.
This, not in your studies. Make a religion check for me.
Religion.
Yes.
Oh, that's a 6. I didn't pay attention in that class.
Yeah, no. You probably didn't even have any classes relating to that sort of thing. So to you, it's like it's a magical effect.
On the 26 Arcana, can I divine anything about this?
Yeah, this is like it's essentially divination magic. It's good in nature.
Look at Shira. That's a halo.
I mean, I don't think I can do anything about it because it's not my train anymore. All right. Otherwise, I would try to tickle her or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and just letting you guys know what you notice.
Thank you.
All right.
Indeed, she's doing something good for her bro.
And after Boginia, it is Edmund.
Oh shit. I'll be like, look at this magic and see she's like trying to support. And I'll be like, how far are we from the fight?
I don't know. How far are you guys?
60 feet.
All right.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll like walk past her and be like, that's not how you support someone in a fight. I'll show you how to freaking support somebody in a fight. I don't know what you're doing, what's going on, but tech is so much better.
Her face like scrunches even more, like she's like angry, trying to
Yeah.
support her bro now because you're like
I'm
like,
like, you don't even got no freaking
Finger
gear. So you're
annoying
just
her.
standing there clutching stuff. And I'll like rummage in my pockets and like take out a gear and throw it out. And it'll become my packed weapon. And it's that big clockwork rifle that I made in our beginning sesh. But it's also my warlock focus, so I can fire off my spells through it. So I'm gonna like trim it down, like make a little tripod in the dirt, set it up, adjust the scopes, and be like, I'll show you how it's done. Move up and then cast haste on Albridge.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it'll be like, I'll load up another gear, slap into the gun, like rotate it, and this arc of energy is gonna pulse and then shoot out and hit Albrecht. And it's like not gonna hurt or anything. You're just gonna be filled up with this magic. You might hear the tick a little bit, but that's about it. And you feel great, like you're a little high.
That like definitely hopped up, you know.
And that's gonna be me.
It's
I'll just sit
nice.
there as the beam's going, staring at her, making faces. Like,
Yeah, she's not looking at you.
look how free my
Trying to
hands are,
ignore
dude. Doing a little jig in front of her.
Beautiful. As you do that, after your turn, I think Asgavalian, he's standing like where he disappeared from where he was standing and reappeared, and he quickly like turns his head over to you, Edmund, and he goes, "Oh, we have another challenger, do we?" And one of those motes is going to fly out behind you. He's going to use a legendary action.
What the hell, dude?
Excuse me?
And as you're there, like, like super happy you just helped Albrecht, 3 motes of light are going to appear behind you, and all 3 of them are going to take shape into Asgavalian, and he's going to swing down 3 times at you.
Quick, dodge!
I dodge.
What's your AC? I die. Damn it!
Confounded.
God.
Foiled again.
My AC is 14. So
14. Okay. He's going to hit you 3 times.
oh, sweet God.
Okay. I apologize in advance.
Don't.
The first hit is going to be 24 radiant damage. The second is going to be 26 damage. And the third is going to be... Oh, math. Math is hard, my friends. God damn it.
chose his job.
31 points of damage.
Oh, God damn. 26. And then 31. Oh, I'm a freaking... I'm still up. No, I'm not up. I'm down.
In a swift flash of light, these 3 arcs slash down at Edmund. His arm's still in the air, and he just falls forward.
Spell ends. Does that... Hold on.
Yes, if the spell ends, that's so bad.
Oh my god. All that work!
Yeah.
Asgavalian reappears where he was standing, and he goes, "Anyone else like to join?" And after that, it is Misha.
How far away was Edmund?
Oh.
Edmund was 60 feet away.
60 feet. Oh, perfect. Okay. And if I heal him, will he get the hit points, or will he just recover?
He'll gain the hit points,
Okay.
and he'll come back up to. He'll regain consciousness.
Okay. I like reach out my hand towards him, like Edmund, and I'll cast a 9th level healing word.
Holy shit!
And you get 29
big
points back.
Oh my god.
And for my bonus action,
Wake up. I'm like, I didn't realize I was fighting.
for my bonus action, I shall cast Guardian of Nature. I shall choose which form. I'll choose the Primal Beast form.
Okay.
She's just pissed that she just touched her Dragonborn bro like that. I don't think so, buddy.
Hmm.
And so fur starts coming down my body, and like my face is just like teeth snarling and everything. And now I get some boosts.
That's sick. What
It's
does
nice.
the primal form give you exactly?
My walking speed is increased by 10 feet. I get dark vision with 120 range. My strength-based attack rolls are made with advantage, and my melee weapon attacks deal an extra 1d6 force damage.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very sick. Yeah, you look like some sort of bloodborne monster now. All these this
Hell
blue
yeah.
and white fur starts coming out from between your scales. You get down on your all fours or something.
They're like hunched over a bit. Like,
Yeah. Beautiful. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the end of the round. At the top, it's back to Asgavalion. And he is going to... he's still where he was. Everyone's still where they were, right? Nobody moved. Albrecht and Taurus, are you guys within 5 feet of him? I know Albrecht is. Taurus,
Yep.
you didn't get in. You didn't make an
I didn't
attack.
get
so-
into melee range, no.
Okay.
So however far I was, I'm probably still as far, just behind him.
So yeah, he's going to sort of take a quick step forward, and he's going to go in to attack Albrecht, and he will swing his blade 3 times. Now that you're this close to him, you notice that his sword looks like it's made out of like bleached dry wood. It's like a stark white wood, but it's glowing with like this radiant energy.
He likely already has advantage. Oh, I mean, he has advantage on me because I use reckless attacks, by the way.
Okay. That is a 27 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, that's the wrong dice. So 24 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Second attack is 23. I don't think that hits.
23 does hit.
Oh, it does? Okay.
My AC is a
weird.
19.
God,
The thing I have here is showing that you have 25 AC. Why is it doing that?
25 AC. I mean,
Oh.
it's not right, but I'll take it.
Did we have this issue before?
Maybe I'm using like a Chrome extension to just display all your D&D Beyond characters on one page. So it's not doing something properly here. Okay. I'll just ask in the future.
I would accuse you of cheating, but it's shitty. It's Simon that's getting this.
Beneficial?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that also hits for another 24, I said.
Okay.
And then, oops, I got to roll to hit the last one. That's a natty 1.
Reroll.
Oh, shit.
Those are re-rolls.
Yep.
Another nat 1. Another nat 1.
And that is a 28 to
Oh,
hit.
God,
Oh,
Yeah,
god
yeah.
damn, that's not a nat 1.
it's definitely not. Or he got a plus 27.
You're going to take 33 points of radiant damage.
Cool.
And after his third swing, he sort of like puts his arms out, his wings extend out, and he goes, this is what I'm talking about. And after him, it is Lyria.
Well, I was hoping chat would donate $1.
They don't want to help.
So that didn't happen. Maybe next turn. I'm going to
Oh shit.
Boginia. Boginia is concentrating on her spell, essentially, right?
She was.
Hmm.
It's she's still in the position, but like by the end of the round, it like the thing that came off of her, it already like drifted off towards Ascavalian.
I'm going to hold my
So-
action then to interrupt another spell that she might have.
Okay. Yes, Sheen?
Sorry to interrupt. I raised my hand. I have a feature that when a creature within 5 feet of me hits me with a melee attack, they take 3 piercing damage. If I'm raging, aren't incapacitated, and wearing my armor, so
That's very
it
true.
takes 9 points of damage from attacking.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking spiked.
Okay. That is 9 damage. Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, sorry, Brent.
No worries. I was channeling Boginia praying. No, so I'm going to hold my action to disrupt her. Essentially, I'm going to hold a use of the prestidigitation spell. And if she starts casting, I'm going to blow a bunch of air up her nose. Just make her sneeze or something. So no damage, but she'll have to do the con save.
Okay. Beautiful.
Yeah, and that's an action. As a bonus action, am I allowed to give Edmund the help action on a death save, or do I have to actually do something about
Oh,
it?
I got
Oh,
you.
he's up.
Yeah, he
He's
got
up.
healed.
But I think in the future, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lyria's
wanna-
bossy enough to help bring you back from the dead.
Get up!
Die.
Smack me out of it.
Okay, perfect. Then that's it for now.
Then it is Shira.
I'm gonna, in case either me or Lyria or Edmund gets attacked again, I will shoot an arrow. Like I'm gonna hold an attack against I forgot his name.
Ascavalian.
Escavalian. Yes. So I'm gonna prepare an attack, but only trigger it if they do attack us first.
Okay.
So if they
And-
touch my Edmund again, I swear to God.
Well, Edmund or Lyria, right?
Yeah, or Lyria. But Edmund seems to be more targetable, it seems so far.
Everybody just wants my hot bod.
They want this milordy body.
Beautiful. So after you, it is Albrecht.
All right. So Albrecht's going to shake that off. Slowly, he's going to like crick his neck. It's a driftwood blade almost, but it's like still like cutting through his armor.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like looking at it and looking at Ascavalian. And then he kind of just goes again and rolls. I'm going to roll to hit. So that's another 27 to hit.
Okay.
That's 6, 14, 18, 22, 32 points of damage for the first. Second, that one's going to miss. It's wait, I get an extra 3 from Taurus, right?
Yep.
So maybe not. It's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh. So that's the limit. 25 wasn't, but 26 hits. That's 3, 11, 15, 20, 30 points of damage.
Very nice.
And with my bonus, I'm going to kind of let go with one hand from the war pick and kind of like use the momentum to bring my fist in and give him a punch.
Yeah.
Do it.
It's the closest to a nat 20 I can get, a 19.
Oh,
Might as well
Fuck,
be a
fuck.
nat 20.
Might as well be. So that's a 30 to hit because I can't do the -5, unfortunately, on this one. But that's okay. That's a 4, 8, 13, 21 points of damage.
Gee. Powerful punch.
I mean, you gave me the armor to let me do it.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
That sly smile.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're tussling with Asgavalion up close, trading blows. And every time he gets hit, he goes, "Yeah, come on, hit harder." And he's just like sort of egging you on, you know. After you, it is Taurus.
Okay. I look at Albrecht and I just like I give you a nod. I take out my shield and I think of a new weapon because I think of the new weapon first because it was two-handed before. So I think of a lance, and I take out my shield, which is an action and a bonus action, and I stay exactly where I am. I let them, I let them 1v1 for a little bit.
You let them 1v1. And I think you hear he's not even looking at you. And he goes, "Don't be shy." And a flash of light is going to erupt behind you. As he uses a legendary action. He's going to attack you, Taurus. He rolled a 19.
Oh,
I'm just going to say that hits.
yeah.
Okay. For 24 points of radiant damage.
Okie dokie. All right.
Simultaneous, though, he does send out two other motes of light. I'll say one at Albrecht and one at Misha.
I ain't falling for that again.
Misha, that is a 24 to hit,
Can I do a reaction?
of course.
I don't know if this counts. 'Cause I don't know if this thing counts as a creature.
He does, yeah.
When you take damage from a creature within 10 feet of you, you can use a reaction to force the creature to make a strength saving throw. On a failure, the target takes 2d8 force damage and is pushed up to 10 feet away from you.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, strength save, you said?
15.
15. Okay, so he passes.
Okay, so he takes half and isn't pushed. Where's my d8? There we go. 1, 4 plus 6, 10, so 5.
Okay, 5. That's already halved?
Yeah.
Okay.
5 force damage.
So this, what does this look like when you do this reaction?
I can't. Maybe I just like slap it with my tail.
Okay.
Trying to push it, but it doesn't.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think you snap your tail at him, and it sort of like gets like grazes the side of him, but you see he kind of like wedges one of his wings in between, and so that half damage he's supposed to take, he just negates it, or he takes no damage. Yeah. So does the attack still goes through?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. You are going to take 15 points of damage.
15.
Does that constitute as him attacking, or is it the motes of light that are attacking?
I'm counting it as him.
Cool.
Yeah, so that
Because-
reaction was allowed to work.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I
but you
also,
mean
I have
he should be taking damage from hitting you.
no you haven't rolled the attack yet, but I have Sentinel.
Mhm.
So when a creature within 5 feet of me makes an attack against a target other than me, I can use my reaction to make a melee weapon attack. But that's where it's kind of like he's not really moving at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it really works in this case.
Mm.
I don't want you to use. Well, I don't know if you have like charges for that or not.
It's a reaction.
It's
I
just
use
a
my reaction
reaction
to do it.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you so you can, if you want, you can hold on to your reaction. But essentially, like the form that appears behind you is just like it's mostly made of light. And so
That's it. It's not him actually
yeah.
moving and giving me the opportunity to attack him. Yeah, okay. Then never mind.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work.
Okay.
No. I just wanted to make sure. That's why I want to clarify.
Very good. So that was Misha and then Albrecht.
Yeah.
That is a 31 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
31.
And he's going
30
to deal-
goddamn one.
He's going to deal 16 points of damage.
Cool.
That's his legendary action.
It's still radiant, eh?
It's radiant, yeah. After that, it was just Taurus, so next is Boginia. And I think you do see she's still like focusing really, really hard. She seems pretty determined. So Lyria, if you'd like, can blow some wind up her nose.
Does she fart?
What? And she goes, and she sneezes, and there's like big snot hangs out of her nose. And he goes,
The
and she starts like
orb.
starts rubbing her face with her little dress. Yeah, and it cuts her off completely.
Like the turnip girl.
So that is her turn. After her, it is Edmund. And after
Oh.
Edmund, it is Misha.
Oh man. I like get up to like one knee. Be like, oh, that sucked. But kind of determined. So like go pick up my gun. Do I like see him? He's not like invisible or anything. He's causing
He's there.
mayhem.
Yeah.
I think what I'll do is I'll take out another little gear from my pocket, put it on my chest, and I'll turn. I use my bonus action to summon like armor from my patron, and the clockwork armor will fill on me, and they'll makes my AC 17 now.
All
And I think I'll use my action to pick up my gun, and take a page from Yuli and just fire off a shot. You know,
Oh shit!
actually no. I'm gonna fire off.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire off Scorching Ray at the 3rd level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scorching ray.
So I make 3 attacks. Yeah. My first one. Some terrible rolls here. Is 16.
16 does not hit.
16 fucking again. And the last one's 21.
21 does not hit.
Ooh. That's me shooting off these when they all just miss wildly.
Yeah. Whenever like it's becoming a little bit noticeable now. His wings are definitely on the defensive. So these bolts of fire come in, and then he just sort of like creates like an umbrella over him that blocks the shots.
God dang it. And that'll be me.
All right.
I'm like pissed, covered in this armor that's too big, so you can't see my mouth. I'm like, right.
You barely look through like the visor, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on? Beautiful.
That's me.
Misha.
Dang. Okay, I'm going to start with a bonus action to use first level healing word. Just kind of like whispering under my breath, like, please stay safe, Edmund. And I'll give him a little bit more healing.
No.
Feel like this
doesn't do the
magic
roll.
from home.
Where's the roll? Spells. First level healing word. 7.
I'll take anything, baby.
Now for my action. I'm gonna kind of like prepare to like kind of like lunge at him. And they go, whoosh, and I slap him kind of. I want to say I want to strike him with like claws, but it's not actually doing slashing damage. I'm just touching him so that I can use contagion on him.
Ooh, very cool.
I shall do that. Your touch inflicts disease. Make a melee spell attack against a creature within your reach. On a hit, the target is poisoned. Is 25 to hit.
A 25 to hit.
To hit?
It does not hit.
What?
What the? Peter, get the fuck out of here.
Is contagion a strength spell? If I'm touching them?
It's a spell attack, so it uses your spellcasting modifier.
Ah, damn, I should have went for the other form. I'll use a fucking lucky. And let's try that.
You have a form that benefits from...
I used the wrong one. I should have, but...
Do you want to just retcon that?
Well, no, it's already... Nah.
Seems like
No,
you might not have known, so...
No, I did. I thought I would be... Anyways. No,
Okay.
no, that's on me.
Understood.
That's on me.
You're being the bigger dragonborn here. I respect that.
Oh, and that one.
Yo!
I get to reroll that?
Let's go! Natty 20! I'm
Uh,
rooting for you guys, okay?
No, you're not.
I just want to make sure I check off this lucky first. Oop, okay, back to the contagion. Come on. Okay, 21. Still no good, huh?
21
25 hit.
does not hit.
Gosh darn. What is with this guy?
What the devil's going on here?
Yeah, can't do anything else. That's my turn. Jesus.
All right. Top of the round.
What
Back up to Aska Valiant. He is going to wrap himself in his wings. He's going to start spinning around, and his wings are going to envelop him. And he is going to begin glowing.
Uh-oh, second phase.
As he starts spinning and the feathers around him, some of them kind of like lift off and are like floating around him. And there's like kind of strands of light that are poking out through his feathers. As he begins.
As Gavalion digivolves to...
He's evolving.
He starts spinning. The air around you begins to swirl. And you can hear echoing from inside his cocoon of wings. You just, oh, you're going to like this one.
Metal as Gavalion.
But that is his turn. And it is Lyria.
You know I'm going to hold an action to blow some air up between his nose if she casts a spell.
All right.
And can I lock eyes with Taurus?
You'd have to move. Like I'm like focused on Albrecht right now with this.
And can I
temper.
lock eyes? Albrecht doesn't need it. Then I'll just shout from behind Edmund. Hold on, I just have to make sure I can do this. I'm just looking for the range on my bonus action. Help it when you use this to aid an ally in attacking a creature. The target of that attack can be within 30 feet of you if it can see or hear you. So we said 60 feet away.
Yeah.
I don't have enough movement.
Can you use help as a bonus action? Like dash and then help.
I can, but then I don't get to hold my action for Beginia. I think preventing Beginia from casting spells is probably the better move on Lyria's part. Or that's what Lyria thinks. So she's going to prepare to blow
Okay.
one arrow up Beginia's nose.
Sounds good.
That's it. That's the turn.
All right, Shira.
The thing that this guy is doing in his little digivolve form, is it a spell?
You don't know. It doesn't like he's spinning in place. He's turned himself into like a beacon of light, essentially. It could be a spell.
It's just a lighthouse.
Would I be able to do like a check or something?
You
Like
want to check?
to see
Okay.
if it's a spell?
Yeah, make another religion check.
Religion.
Yeah.
Because he's an angel.
Oh, it's another 6. Just, you know what?
Yeah, it's completely like nonsensical to you, you know. For you, it's got to be gears, you know, and tech
And
and equations. But for him, it's something else entirely.
Faith.
You gotta have faith. But yeah, it is Shira's turn.
All right, I'm intrigued by Edmund's curiosity, and I am gonna be curious myself. Can I roll a religion?
Yeah.
Man, you
Here's
can.
me say it from the armor. Yeah, is this like a spell?
All right, let's see. 13.
nice.
Hit me with the info.
Okay. It is not a spell. When you guys said digivolve, that wasn't far off the mark. It's
God.
some sort of like magical metamorphosis.
Oh, fun.
He's a magical boy.
Yeah.
He's spinning.
He's using CRISPR.
Blowing.
I mean,
Ask Beginia. What is he gonna do? What's your brother about to do?
And she's there like trying to blow out the booger out of her nose. And
I'm about to take that booger and put it right back.
and she looks up and it's like dangling around and, she's like, yay! And she starts clapping and like jumping up and cheering.
Okay,
She doesn't even
she's
answer you.
excited.
She's just excited.
Okay, this is a bad news, guys. Bad news. Okay.
What's going on?
Well, I still have an attack prepped. He's evolving. You know, like a butterfly. Like
Oh, this ain't good.
yeah,
good.
yeah. If we thought he was strong before. Anyway, I'm prepping up an attack, but once again, only if he attacks the side characters. If he fights fair, I let him fight fair.
Well,
But the second he
he is
touches my
fighting fair. But understood. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Okay. After Shira, it is Alberic.
All right. Does it look like it's just like in a shell, like in a cocoon right now of his wings?
Yeah, he's basically wrapped himself in his wings. His wings are like way bigger than he is, so he can completely sort of engulf his body in them. And he's just spinning with like the force of like wind beneath him.
All right. Well, you know what? I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't like this. So I'm still just gonna see if I can get through and just continue chipping away at whatever I can, I suppose.
Mhm.
So I'll roll the hit.
Yeah, you have
See what
advantage.
I have
Even without-
advantage.
Yep, you have advantage when you attack.
Okay. Well. Okay. So in that case, I'll see what I get. That's me. So that's 25 to hit. It misses, eh?
25 does miss. Yeah, just.
Yeah, okay.
Just.
And the second. So I rolled a nat 20, but you have to re-roll.
Oh shit!
Damn.
No nat.
Nav.
No nat.
It's a 26 to hit. Not a nat, but still a hit.
26.
We're getting quite a bit of nat rolls.
Yeah. It's
Well, I mean,
general.
I'm rolling advantage on almost every hit, right? So
Yeah, but still, like, literally 1 out of 20.
That's 8,
The dice
16,
know.
21, 26, 36 points of damage.
Ooh. Okay.
And then after that, I'm going to punch him again. Because why not try to get as much damage as I can out of this?
Go,
Exactly.
go.
That's a 26 because I rolled 2 15s. And that will be, let's see, 4, 13, 18 points of damage.
18. Okay. All right. Beautiful.
Dealing
That'll
out
be me.
all the damage.
Every time you hit him, there's like an explosion of feathers that come off him, and they all sort of just hang in the air around you.
Okay. But he hasn't slowed in the least, eh?
No, he said he maybe like kind of like wobbles a little bit, but then it just gets right back to spinning.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So after Albrecht, it is Taurus.
Ooh. The first miss, was it a miss because he was spinning? Like, I want to make my action based off of if it was a kind of like a glancing blow, or if he looked like he was like moving out of the way.
Definitely a glancing blow. You can tell that he's not trying to avoid attacks. He's like, other than the spinning, he's stationary.
Okay. I will rush forward then and take 2 attacks on him.
All right, both have advantage.
Ooh. So one of them's a natural 1. What the
Re-roll.
heck? Came in at
Re-roll.
20.
That's crazy.
Wow.
No!
20.
No!
And it is the pink dice.
The what?
Oh,
Wait,
Wow.
but that's the
Weighted.
weighted one. What the
Weighted.
fuck?
how the table.
Oh, I got a nat
turned.
1 on my blue dice, but for my
Pink.
20, I got a pink dice.
Shit, maybe I
Okay,
should
all
get on
right.
my pink dice.
The one person I didn't want, actually, well, there's 2 of you I don't want getting crits, but damn.
Okay, so
This
that's
is where you pump
you-
all your divine smite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
of
just
course
gonna
I'll do
unload
that.
everything into this guy. Oh my
So,
god.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 d8s. I changed it to a lance, so it's a d12 of damage. So that's 7. God damn it.
Takes out a calculator to start.
Times 8 plus 12 plus 8. So 76 damage base. And then I will roll it.
Say that one more again.
76 damage base.
Base.
Good lord.
And then
Jesus.
That's more than my whole health pool.
4, 2,
Okay, okay.
d12.
Holy shit.
And then an extra 36.
Oh,
Okay.
112. I can tell you what is what if you need it. It's radiant and piercing.
Okay.
Does it matter?
No.
Okay.
Let's keep it
Then
simple.
I will use my second attack.
radiant works on him.
14.
Looks like it. I'll describe it in a second.
A 14 or a natural 1. So yeah.
Well, yeah, you have advantage, so you re-roll. Well, no, you don't re-roll
Why?
because you got a
It's a
14.
but it's a nat 1.
Yeah.
No, he has advantage though, so it's not a nat.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Because the first one I rolled was a 1, so I just rolled it again. It became a 20. But now it's the second one I rolled as a 1. So, but maybe because I'm re-rolling it, it becomes
Well, that first
higher.
one,
Oh,
what I mean?
I see. Yeah, because technically the first one wasn't a nat 1 then. Well, like what was
My
your
first roll was a nat 1.
Oh, but wait, but you didn't re-roll for the nat 1. You just re-rolled for the
I re-rolled for the nat
advantage.
1, but I guess technically it was the same.
It was
thing.
for advantage,
Yeah.
and so then you got a nat 20. And this time,
I
of the
rolled
two rolls,
14. And
wait,
then-
but wait. If you want to count it like that, doesn't that mean that the nat 20 you rolled because you had advantage is not a nat 20 and you have to re-roll that nat 20?
Well, I
Oh.
did. I announced it as like it's a nat 1, so I'm re-rolling it.
I know. Shit.
You know?
Yeah, there's like an order of operation here.
Yeah. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
I think because it mattered the first time, now I shouldn't be able to roll it. Because like it's already settled that I've rolled twice. I don't get to take the 1. I feel like that's fair, but it's also
Per the rules, though.
yeah.
Unless like I'm hearing you wrong. Like I don't know. Like to me that crit was fucking sexy, you know, and I don't want to just retcon that.
Oh, true.
But at the same time, if the first one wasn't actually a crit,
Why doesn't he just re-roll and we'll just make an exception?
well, technically, he still
Or
has to
let me
roll.
take the crit here, the crit fail, and then we're even Stevens.
Oh, wait, you want to? Oh, you just want to crit fail right now on
Yeah.
this attack and not have it go through at all?
Exactly.
I see. I like that. I accept your offer.
Cool.
A crit fail for
A
crit success.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, but for future reference, we know now.
So when you
If
roll
you have
the
advantage, it's actually kind of a disadvantage.
Because you have to roll the advantage
Maybe.
first and then roll again.
Yeah, well, it depends. Yeah, I don't know.
My head
It's a
hurts.
bit strange. Yeah.
Roll
So
both at the same time.
So because
If one of
technically
them
you
is
didn't.
a one.
Yeah. This. I mean, we'll continue going forward with this rule, I guess. But I'm just like trying to parse. So you rolled a nat 1, and then you would have just had to roll again, which you got a 20, and technically you would have had to re-roll for getting a 20 on advantage. If you had disadvantage, it would be the other way around. You'd re-roll the nat 1. So yeah. Is that all clear?
All clear.
We're good.
Yes.
We're good. All right.
How did I roll 3 crits in one turn?
That's what I'm saying. This is a weird day.
Guys, I don't know. Like, there's something fucked up going on.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
No Nat
turn.
November is like the Nats must
Yeah.
come.
It's supposed to be hard.
Oh, this kind of fucks things up because I did cast Thunder Smite before, which triggers on my next melee attack, which was the crit, which would be an extra 4d6 of thunder damage.
Oh, I thought you already calculated all your smites and shit. Okay, what's the extra damage?
All right. So base 12.
No, base 4 times 6, 24.
And then 7. It's 2. So because it's crit, it's 4, but the first 2 are just 12. And the next one is 7. So 19. 19 thunder. And is to succeed on a Saints raving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from me, knocked prone.
Okay. Before that, though, describe your 2 attacks. How do you, Taurus, finish Asgavalion?
Get it.
Easy
Wow.
peasy.
I know
lemon
this is a bait.
squeezy.
so,
This man attacks him once and takes the kill.
Yeah, before he changes to the next creature and he's not that dude anymore.
Yeah, I think I run up and I'm like dragging my lance on the floor because it's a reach weapon, and I stop early and I just get that perfect like distance between my 2 feet, the pivot on the back foot with the weight, and I'm hitting not like a person in my head, but just a target that I need to hit with every muscle in my body. So I'm not even, when you're hitting somebody, sometimes you're holding back a bit, or you don't want to be too gruesome, but I'm just throwing everything behind this, and I feel it connect, and it's almost like my body reacts and it pumps like all the energy that it can give into this one attack in this flashing light, and at the same time, boom, the thunder roars out. And
Are
I just
you using the lance as a bat?
yeah.
So badass.
Like Smash Brothers.
It's like a long fucking bat.
Swing, bada.
And then I'm like, what am I doing? And I like correct my form, and I miss my second attack just by getting back into
Yeah.
answer.
And part of the reason that you miss your second attack is because he does go flying. He's still wrapped in his wings, but as you sort of cut him with your lance, or just sort of slash him with your magic, you notice you had seen that your strands were sort of merging with his, that there was a dense amount of magic coming off of him, and what you didn't realize is that those strands, you can see them now, or you saw them flash as you struck him, and you severed what looked like the threads that were passing through his body and down into the ground. So they're like beneath his feet, sort of hidden within himself. And you sort of snap that, and he goes flying backwards over Alberic in a flash of magical energy, and he tumbles to the floor, wrapped up in his wings. And as he does, all his the feathers on his wings just sort of begin. They're all resting midair, and he's just sort of laying on the ground. You said it was 10 feet away?
10 feet away, yeah.
Okay.
And knocked
Yeah, so I'll actually say he rolls another 5 feet and just looks unconscious on the ground.
Can he be in the Yamcha dead pose?
From an aerial view, yes.
Gotcha.
Get up.
There's no response.
Should we?
After all that,
What?
I think
and you're already down.
I'd
I
like
don't
to.
think that's it.
I'd like to
Can't
take a
be.
look at Bulgania. See what her reaction is.
She's kind of like looking expectantly, but she seems a little bit surprised, like what's going to happen, she's kind of on a little on edge, but she doesn't really say anything right now. Taurus, is there anything else you can do?
Kick him again, Taurus. Make sure he's dead.
Who gets saving throws?
Kick him while he's down.
Yeah, he wouldn't do anything. I think he'd use some of his movement to walk forward towards the body. Still, shield. I'm not letting my freaking guard down, but
Can I go behind him? I want to make sure that
What?
there's no funny business.
Yeah, just in a second. After Taurus, it is Boginia. And she's gonna sort of be looking like what? As? And she kind of looks at Shira, and then looks at Irea.
Yeah, we kicked his ass.
I elbow Edmund. Hey,
No, sorry.
Yeah,
that's my brother.
It's dinks in my armor.
No, you didn't.
Is this the first time it happens?
I don't know.
That sounds like yes. Oh, sorry.
And she kind of looks over at you.
All right, well,
I
go
don't
check
know
on
why you
them.
think we beat
And-
him already.
She is going to disappear.
Oh,
She just fades away.
Can I still reaction make her sneeze?
Yeah, I'll see it.
You just hear a sneeze echo.
Make a sleight of hand check.
She sneezed so hard she disappeared from existence.
That's a 21.
Okay. Yeah, I think you see she's like thinking something, and then she's about to like do something, and then and she sneezes again. This time there's 2 dangly bits coming out of both nostrils. And she goes, and she starts crying.
Sorry, Lyria.
You're the one that said shouldn't.
But it's Edmund's turn, so what are you doing, Edmund?
Standing there, holding this armor, looking at Lyria and Shira, be like, so, what now? We kick their ass? And do we loot them? I mean, shit. Do we loot them?
No, Edmund.
Virginia is going to take us to her house.
If she still wants to.
Yeah, but look at her. She's so salty.
She said she would. Believe in her.
Just trying to like wipe away the snot.
Yeah. You're right, Lyria. You're a lot better at this diplomat stuff.
I don't know if I liked the way you said diplomat, but yes.
Oh, that's just how I sound, dude. Sorry.
Wait, I didn't process it, by the way. Is he just like face down on the ground? Did he just disappear? What happened exactly?
He's just there.
Can we just check on him? Like, no one's checking up on him?
Albert, should we?
Like, what if he's actually like baiting us right now?
Then
What if
we
he's
wait for him
doing
to
something?
stop.
What if he wants to date us? What?
Do not date us.
What?
Where is your mind, Lyria?
I will poke him.
We're still in initiative right now?
We are.
So Taurus can't go poke him. Who's after Virginia?
No, he started walking up to him. Yeah. Edmund, is there anything else?
Well, who's banged up? Is anybody hurt?
I'm
Did I
good.
see everybody get hit? No one got hit except for me.
I got
You're the
hit.
worst.
Got hit,
You
but
got hit? Yeah, I'll go and cure wounds, Albert. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop Edmund. But I don't think the fight's over.
So should it? Don't you need it more? If it's not over.
He hasn't taken anything yet.
Oh. Okay. I guess I'll like just like stand next to him. Like, actually no, I'll go back to where I was standing if I could, or back up a little bit and kind of like ready myself.
Yeah, you're
to
60
attack.
feet away from where the fight's happening. So like your
that's
movement's probably 30.
It is 30.
Yeah, so maybe you start moving up and then you just like immediately go back.
If
to
my
where you
hands
started.
are out, I'm like, I'm gonna heal you. And then Albrecht tells me, yeah, I'll wait my gun ready.
Okay.
That's me.
I do appreciate the offer, but it was an honorable duel. I don't think it's over yet.
Nah, I'll trust you. You guys know what you're doing here. You're battle hardened, you know.
So that's one way to say it.
And after Edmund, it is Misha.
I guess I kind of want to slowly approach the carcass too. The quote-unquote carcass.
Carcass.
God, this
And the
got
corpse.
so
I just-
bad so far.
I just want to. Is there what can I do some sort of roll, some sort of check to see for like signs of?
Yeah,
vitality?
you can make a medicine check.
Medicine.
See how he's doing.
Bonk.
I mean, you can also do like a perception if you want.
Oh, perception.
Whatever you think makes sense. But like the
Well-
information I give you will be slightly different.
Well, no, medicine's good. For some reason, I have a +5 in there, so
Okay.
18.
18. So you go like right up to him, or are you doing this from a distance?
I'll stay like 5 feet away from him.
Okay.
Well, no, I'll go right up to him.
Okay.
Fearless.
You're like hesitating, like
Yeah.
taking a look, and you can see that he's taken a few blows
Mhm.
from Albrecht, and he took that heavy strike from Taurus. But other than his wings, which are now like missing patches of feathers in multiple places, he's in the Yamcha pose, just on the ground. His face sort of like hidden, and he's not moving. He looks unconscious.
You does that mean we win, buddy?
It's gonna pop a senzu bean.
The solar flare is gonna come out of
Oh,
nowhere.
I
Is that
wanna-
solar flare, or I don't remember what solar flare looks like.
I want to turn to Albrecht and Taurus and say he's just unconscious, but he did say a battle to the death. Does that mean we have to finish him off?
I believe so.
I'll take a step back and gesture to Albrecht or Taurus. Like, well, you guys did quite a bit of work.
I never agreed to that part.
To the death.
I told him I'd fight him until he was satisfied. But I never said I'd kill him.
Taurus? What are your thoughts?
I think it would be dishonor to not finish it, as it were.
And this marks the top of the round. Misha, as you're looking back at Albrecht and Taurus, the two of them who are looking at you see behind you a figure emerge. Yele, the Warforged, who has been watching you, appears behind you and places a hand on your shoulder. And he stands like right next to you. And he's looking at Taurus and Albrecht. And he goes, "That will not do. We need entrance into Vitrolan. Kill him."
Do what? I have to. You're the one with the laser blade. You can do it.
"Not you." He turns to you,
Oh,
and then he looks back at Taurus. "Do it again. Cut him true." As this is happening, Edmund, your head begins ringing.
Yeah. I was going to say, lose that
With
sexy,
your-
sexy freaking Warforged. Oh, he's so hot.
You see this well-dressed Warforged with a long, beautiful leather coat that goes down just above his ankles. He's got this fancy-looking hat sort of tilted to cover half his face, and it sort of curls up, and he's got a big plume of feathers, of multicolored feathers coming out the side of it.
I started taking off my shirt. It's kind of, is anyone else getting hot? Oh my God. Oh.
His
Yes,
arms
really
are
identify.
integrated with all sorts of tech and gears you've never seen before. And it was like completely silent before, and the second he appeared, like the ticking and is just ringing in your head.
I think can I go up to him and be like,
Not right away. Not right away.
Okay.
Not right.
Okay. My
This is top of the
intention
round.
is
Yeah,
to make
Lyria
my
is just
way
seeing
to-
this kind of like, who the fuck is this guy reaching for her bow?
I'll be like, oh no, wait, he's so hot, Lyria. He's like, look, he's magnificent.
puts Megcargo to shame.
Yeah, Taurus, what do you respond?
No, I avoid eye contact with pretty much everyone, and I just look at the body, maybe, and I wait for my turn.
Okay. Just give me a moment. Okay. Yele is going to begin walking towards the body. He's going to stand over it. And he is going to sort of adjust his collar a little bit. And the middle of it is going to begin to like part, open up. And inside you're going to see his chest, his mechanical chest. And it's like reinforced, Albrecht, that you notice with black iron plates. And he stands over and it begins to open.
Could I do something?
Depends what you want to do.
Oh, I want to speak to him.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I want to say, you weren't part of this fight. Step back. I'll do it.
And you see like this radiating energy sort of coming out of the crack of his chest that opens slightly. And he just barely peering from the lens in the center of his face is like shifted over to like look at you as you say this. And it closes and his coat zips back up. And he takes a few big steps back and just nods his head, giving you permission. We'll go down the list of initiative. After Yele, it is Asgavalian. I think as you take a step, Albrecht, to approach, you see Az on the floor suddenly flips over onto his back. And his chest beats. And he like lays flat. And you see this light begin to come off him. And it becomes tangible. Little wisps of white flame that begin to burn away his wings. And as they burn away, all that is left is the skeletal wings laid open on the ground. His chest beats again. But this time he comes off higher. He comes onto his toes, still arched, and begins to lunge forward, sort of semi-unconscious, as Asgavalian returns to life. I'm the angel of victory. I cannot even lose to death. And he opens up his skeletal wings and raises up his sword towards all of you. And the white glow, the radiant glow, turns dark and necrotic. He's got like a twisted grin on his face, sort of like ecstasy plastered on him. And he has not even noticed the Warforged standing a few feet away from him.
And this is fucking scary.
Then it is Lyria.
What the hell is even that?
Like Lyria looks with just such shock and betrayal at Taurus for harboring this Warforged. After all the frickin' aura scanning we did, it turns out that he is harboring the enemy. Is Beginia still crying?
Yeah, she's still like wiping her nose, but I think as Gavalion gets back up, she's like, her eyes widen again. She's a little bit more hopeful. Still sniffling though.
Yeah, I think I go to one knee and I just like look Beginia in the eyes. Beginia, that Warforged wants to kill your brother with the dark magic of Xanabin. We would knock him down, but we do not wish to kill him. Can you help stop that one?
She looks over at her brother and looks back at you, and she wants to say something, but she's having trouble. She's kind of like not really able to get it out. Make a persuasion roll.
Sure. Can I benefit from the boon that was for CJ's big toe?
I think that's Taurus's.
Taurus's
Are you in possession of said big toe?
They're siblings, I don't know. Maybe there's some big toe.
It's like the
In
or
the
like
family?
big toes.
God damn it. That's a mod 20.
Ooh, mod 20. Okay. All right. So yeah, I think she stumbles a little bit. You know when you have it, when you can do anything in the world. And she looks at you and goes, she goes, okay, what do I have to do? Also, my brother's not going to lose.
Just
Scrunches her face.
just find a way to stop that Warforged. You don't have to hurt him if you don't want to.
Okay, I can do that.
Are they saying this next to me? No, don't hurt him. He's beautiful. What are you guys talking about?
Shoot a look at Edmund, like, what the fuck?
Even Bogini is like looking at you, Edmund.
I can't turn my
Transforming.
neck. Yeah.
This is transforming to Edward.
Now, you guys are nuts. Look at those gears. They're turning in the perfect way.
Yeah. So if that's all, Lyria, next would be Shira.
Yeah. I had a feeling this guy wasn't done. I had a feeling.
How did everyone know?
The Angel of Victory going down like that.
There's our
Defeated by
double
death.
in it.
I am. I'm going to cast haste on Taurus.
Oh my god, let's go.
Okay.
So I'm setting Taurus up for something.
So you can actually start
cool.
attacking now, Taurus.
So that's gonna be pretty much my turn. And I try to act smiley and nice around Beginia. I'm still trying to be a good gal on her books.
All right. Yeah, you see she's close to Lyria. And she seems focused on her.
Mm.
Okay. So if that's all, then it is Alberic.
So after having said that to this Warforged that suddenly appeared, Albert's gonna kind of walk up, so he's kind of like standing next to the Warforged and right in front of Ascavalian, and I'll kind of like put my the Warpick out towards Ascavalian and say, "We have a fight to finish, but before this, there's someone who's going to interrupt it. We're going to have to deal with him first, and I'm going to take my axe and just swing it at Yellow."
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh shit.
That's pretty hype. Also, make a deception before you swing.
Oh, I mean, I'm not trying to deceive anything.
No, but I mean, you like the way you set it up, right?
Deceiving
Like,
Yellow, I guess.
we have to
Yeah.
go for him instead, So yeah, just Yellow.
Sheriff,
ambulance.
another boon.
Not for me.
Deception? 17.
17, not too shabby.
Disgrace.
17, 21.
My lord, I beg of you.
So I think that he does see the attack coming. So just, are you attacking recklessly?
Yep.
Oh
Okay.
my
Oh.
goodness.
Deception wouldn't have mattered.
Sherlock,
Ooh, for Shimo.
for Shimo.
Mercy, my lord, daddy.
Yeah,
I
so
already
make your attack.
declared my reckless attack, though. So
Yeah, you can't. It'll be on the next roll where it can apply.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
So that would be a 25 to hit.
A 25. Oh, wait a minute. 1 second. 25 does not hit.
Okay. And second strike. That's better. 28 to hit.
That does hit.
Yeehaw.
Cool. I can reroll that. Okay, so 14, 18, 24, 34 points of damage.
Yeah, you have like an extra little attack you can do, right? Like your little.
Oh, I'm gonna bonus, yeah, and punch. That's a 30 to hit.
That hits.
So it's 3, 8, 12, 14 points of damage.
Okay. As you attack him, you notice two things. Your first strike passes through him as if he's but an image. It's almost like there's like image of a butt. Just like a little, like a momentary projection that comes off him, and your attack slashes through, and he's perfectly fine. Your second attack and your third both connect, but when they do, they bounce off with a strange humming noise and vibration, and you notice like sparking erupt for where you hit on his body. There's like sparks that come off, but he takes no damage.
Okay. And Ulbrich at that point is going to kind of turn with his back to Ascavalion and face Yellow.
And Ascavalion's like watching this and looks a little confused, and he goes, "Another challenger." And I think he's looking at Yele suspiciously. Is that all?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it is Taurus.
Sweet. I will
yeah.
change my blade into a rapier, my weapon of choice, and I point it right at Ascavalion. Not so fast. We're still dueling. Ha! And I'll stab out at him.
Taurus, what are you doing?
Shit. As you're attacking him, Taurus, you notice those strands that you severed within him. They've like reformed now.
God damn, that was fast. Where all my D20s go? Okay, I have boon. I'm gonna use boon. Please don't give me a nat 1 again. It's gonna be confusing. I did get a nat 1. Okay.
Reroll.
So a 1 and a 3.
Jeez.
Hey, with
I got a-
advantage?
Yeah, because I have a boon, so I'm using.
Oh, so you got a 3.
So I got it. So there's no re-rolling involved.
There's no re-rolling.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Don't boo me.
I'm right.
No, he's saying boon.
Yeah, boon.
Boon.
La boon.
That's a 16 to hit. I don't
It's the
think
best
that
boon.
hits.
The blue lagoon.
Does inspiration wear off after a long rest or anything like that?
No, we haven't been
I've
doing
been
that.
saving this.
Yeah, I think I'm
for
pretty
this
sure
guy.
people have been stockpiling. Apparently,
Cough, cough.
I got mine from like years ago. I don't know.
Yeah. And people always forget
go.
about them.
That's a 16. So 29. to
That hits.
hit. We're gonna go with a 3rd level. So I stab out at him. Again, the tip of my blade erupts in that radiant glow for 39 total of damage.
Good lord.
Oh, damn.
My spell slots are flying through the window. And I will use my hasted action to take one more attack.
Sweet.
Twing, bada, bada, bada.
19 doesn't hit, eh?
19 does not hit.
Miss.
Wait, did you only attack twice?
That was my third. My first was a natural 1 and a 3, and then I hit, and then I missed. And my bonus action was to change my weapon. So.
Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, you stab out at him, and I think that you see more clearly those strands. They're behaving in a way that's a bit different than what you're typically used to. The pental would reach out, and it had to sort of reach out across Duhars to connect to its people. But here, Asgavalion is in direct contact with the very source of these threads. And so they just immediately came back up through him.
Jesus. Albrecht, I will say the tether stays up. And even if like our backs to are each other and stuff, like we're still connected. So if you maneuver yourself anywhere and somebody's in the middle, you still like.
Oh, to anybody around us?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like the tether of me giving you +3 to your attack.
Albrecht will kind of like, I think we have bigger concerns than Ascavalion at the moment.
We entered into a duel. We must satisfy the terms.
The duel has been interrupted by this one. It cannot be a fair duel until he's dealt with.
I don't think this man is in the interest of dueling fairly. I think he has stuff up his sleeve. I shall not turn my back to him. But I will aid you in any way that I can.
And you'll hear Asgavalion say, I admire you. Sticking to it. Most people run away by now.
You haven't made a drow.
And I think as you guys are talking to each other, and Yele is standing there, and he's not on the offensive or anything. It doesn't really seem like he's participating just yet. After Taurus, it is Boginia. And by Lyria, she's going to, I think, just like grab your hand. And she's going to look at the Warforged. And she is going to disappear.
Jesus.
And you're there holding her hand, and it like her hand just like slips out of your grasp, like it's gone. And you look, and then there's a brief moment where nothing happens, and then all of a sudden, Taurus, your mount, appears next to Lyria.
Oh, shit.
It's like, oh. It's like a horse next to me.
The pony's back.
But that's her turn. And then it is Edmund.
Oh baby. Damn, this is a lot. It's kind of hard to think with this hot ass Warforged. I think I'm gonna move up and try to get closer to him. And I'm gonna be like, oh, hey there, dude. Who's your father? I mean, I mean, what's a good looking Warforged doing around here? Shit. I'll get really embarrassed, and I think I'll take out another gear from my pocket, or a few, and build another little droid, a new Inky, but not Inky. This one's gonna be a little kangaroo. Yeah. It's gonna be like a little kangaroo with this little like orb in his pocket that he keeps in his pouch.
Check this out.
How far am I from like Albrecht and the Taurus?
They were 60 feet away, but you
up.
started moving up, so
Yeah.
you're 30 feet away now about.
Okay, yeah. So I think Yeah, because my little droid,
Boon on Shadim.
my little droid can
Yo.
do
Ooh.
15 feet, I think.
Oh, is the sheriff really?
Oh, he's so generous
He's on it today. What the heck?
My lord.
Yeah, I'll
Sheriff
save
Phil.
that. Yeah, so I'll make the little kangaroo
better
droid that can move 15 feet. I'll move 15 feet closer and then throw him to the boys, and then use my bonus action. You'll take out his orb, and then everybody, creatures I choose within 10 feet of my creature gain 1d8 plus my intelligence of temporary hit points,
Ooh.
and I can do that every bonus action when I use the droid. So a d8 plus 2.
This is not the droid you're looking for.
Oh, it's only 4. But Taurus and and Albert get
So
4.
I
temp.
already have temp HP, so it doesn't stack, unfortunately. But thank you.
Oh, you already have? Shit.
Oh,
Do you have more than 4?
Yes.
Okay, so not you, Taurus.
Thank you. Glad to
Yeah,
see you awake finally.
Is Misha around too? Who's
Yep.
around there? Yeah, okay, so yeah, Misha as well. Yeah.
For temporary hit points?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Oh, hot.
Okay. So after
Yeah.
Edmund, it is Misha.
Feels good to be awake, Taurus. I'm in it now. I died a little bit, but I'm here. Yeah.
You died? I thought you were sleeping again.
Tomato. Yeah.
Welcome.
Gosh. Misha's very conflicted. Like, I mean, a deal's a deal, though. I think she's too scared of Yele to confront him, so she's gonna shamefully turn away from Albrecht and glares at I already forgot his name, as
Yeah.
that guy,
Oh,
as Cavalian, and she's gonna cast her signature moonbeam on him.
Yo.
Psh,
Oh shit. Okay.
Moonbeam.
8th level.
Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Moonbeam.
Level.
Yeah, that's how we dragonborns do it.
47. Oh wait,
wait. He's got to make a save for.
yeah, wait, hold on, you're right.
Um,
I think the save was just half the thing, though. Yeah. Okay.
So
Constitution.
Constitution.
Had to beat a 19.
He's skeletal right now. How much constitution could he have?
Hmm.
Just his wings.
Then the eyes go wide.
He got a 17.
Oh, failed. Yay! Cool. Is he a shape changer? No, huh?
He is not.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, 47 radiant damage.
Beautiful.
And for my bonus action, I'll call up like, thanks, Edmund. I'll give him another healing word.
Ooh.
That's sweet, sweet home magic.
Yeah. Where is it? 8.
Oh, fantastic.
That ends my turn.
Okay. Which will bring it back up to the top of the round. I think Yele is first. I think he just sort of stands there. He looks over you, Albrecht, towards Edmund and what he's saying. And he seems a little interested in Edmund. And
He's
completely
interested?
disinterested in the fight that's going on now. Now that it's resumed, he's just like looking past people. And he is going to begin levitating off the ground. As he does this, he is going to try levitating out of your reach. So you can make an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Me?
No, Albrecht.
All right, I do think I will, because I mean, even though my 2 attacks didn't work, I'm still stubborn. So that's 17 plus 17 is 34. So 29 to hit.
29 hits.
All right. So that's, let me see here. 6, 14, 18, 22, 32. But I guess it bounces off again.
Yes, you are right. Your strike does indeed bounce off. And even though he's levitating in the air, he does not budge at all. The sparks completely absorb and deflect your impact as they rain off the strike. And he is going to fly above you, but he's sort of staying still with his legs like fully extended. And he's just sort of like slowly levitating / flying over towards Edmund. And he is going
Well, that's
to.
just not fair.
Oh man.
You see, like from under his coat, there's like these waves of energy that are sort of like keeping him aloft. And as he comes down, like the grass sort of parts a little bit, and he stops 5 feet in front of you.
Oh, I'd be like, Larry, I think he wants to talk to me.
What's that Japanese term for like when like the tall person will like put their hand on the wall,
Oh,
like, kind of trap them?
yeah.
Yeah, like grab a bone or something like that.
I do it with my leg.
You're so small compared to.
Yeah, he does like the goth girl thing where he like picks you up and just like pins you against the wall. the short
Very
stack
careful,
girl, yeah.
Edmund.
I'd be like, I never went to prom. Why did I say that?
Yes, you are a member of the university, a student. Edmund
you-
Fundle.
You noticed?
Mm.
I mean, yeah.
I know you well, traitor, siding with Iago. That
Listen, dude, I'm just looking for
spineless
some
butt.
gears. I didn't trade nothing. I'm just doing my thing. You're too uptight about things.
And he like sort of takes one step to the side. He doesn't walk away. He just sort of like turns away from you.
Don't do that.
And he like looks off and he
Listen,
goes,
maybe I'll come back. What kind of gears you got?
If you care for the gears,
and he looks back at you over his shoulder. He goes,
you'll listen more closely.
I'm like, okay, pick me up again.
he like grabs you by like your and just like pulls you up. And can you please make a where's my sheet? Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
My forte, not. You know what? Oh, that's a nat 1.
Reroll.
No natties.
Oh,
You know,
let's
I'm
go.
kind of like now.
Yeah. Do I have to
It's made
choose
things
when to use
interesting.
my boon?
It's the next roll, technically.
It's the next roll, yeah.
Oh, so it's this one. So that didn't even count.
Yeah, you have advantage.
That's horrible. That's a 6.
Okay. All right. I think that you're picked up. And maybe it's kind of uncomfortable to have your basically be lifted up by your clothes. It's all pushing into your crevices and stuff.
Ew.
Like maybe choking you a little bit. You're wearing like armor too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's like clockwork armor. It's like a little bit too big. Wait, I said you're beautiful. God damn it.
And he's looking at you, and he just goes, "Disappointment," and he drops you. And he's just going to turn and look towards the battle. But that is his turn.
Oh, that hurts. Familiar, but it hurts.
After
Do
which,
I know what he's talking about? Hold on.
do you?
Trade what? Hold on. Yeah. Hold on one goddamn minute. I barely know you, dude.
Yeah. And then you realize you start saying, but he's just like, he doesn't have like a face really either. He's got like some gears and like metal in the form of like a small mustache. But he's basically just got like a big lens in the front of his face, and it like moves around, and he's got like a little thing that can give like emotion, slightly furrow his brow, look surprised, things like that.
Ah, you're so lucky.
Oh,
Your
yes,
display
the
port's so
bendy lens.
beautiful.
Yeah, he's got we didn't like kind of change his shape as needed.
What's a dude in Borderlands? Freaking the sniper
Oh,
dude.
something box.
Zero. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well Zero just has like it's like a screen, right? And it changes
Yeah.
faces, yeah. Yeah, so I think he just focuses on the fight. After him, it is Asgavalion. And he kind of rolls his shoulders, kind of stretches a little bit, and looks at Taurus. And he's going to say to you,
You know, that thing you did, it was a little bit familiar.
Oh,
How did you do it?
would you like me to show you again?
Show me very clearly this time, so I know how to avoid it. There has been one other person that has done that to me, and I will never let it happen again. You won't catch me off guard.
he looks quite serious. And with that, he's going to try and strike you 3 times.
Sick.
It's just going to swing out, but instead of radiant energy, there is now a dark necrotic energy that surrounds him. So he's going to make 3 attacks. Yeah. No, he's going to make 2 attacks. He's going to do something else for his third.
Okay.
Since I haven't done it yet, might as well. All right. First is a 30 to hit.
Yep.
That is 22 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Damn.
Second is going to be a 24 to hit.
24 does not hit.
Okay. So with his second, he swings down, missing you. After taking the first one, you avoid the second. And I think that he quickly looks up, like he's swinging down, and then he like turns to make eye contact with you. And there's like a flash of, I guess it's not light, it's darkness that shoots out from his eye towards you. Can you please make a charisma saving throw?
Ooh. Is this a charming effect?
It is not a charming effect.
What kind of saving throw was it again, sir?
Charisma.
Charisma,
Oh,
yes.
fucking hell. Oh, why didn't I roll a 1? I rolled a 2.
No 2 November.
It's 13.
13? Okay. I think that you see the magic energy all but too late as it enters your mind. And you hear him sort of speaking out to you. And you hear like reverberations, echoes of what he was saying before.
It'll never happen again. You will never defeat me. I am Asgavalion, the angel of victory.
And the voice kind of crescendos in your mind, and you're going to become frightened of him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't think you can be frightened.
I can't be frightened.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. I think he tries regardless.
Or of courage.
Beautiful. And so it begins to crescendo, but you have the magic to protect yourself.
My
from his
radiant surroundings and his necrotic influence battling in front of me.
Yeah, and I think he goes and says out loud, he goes, "No! How could you?" And I think he's just going to grip his sword tighter and commit to strikes. But after him, it is Irea.
Yeah, no beginning to stop me. I shoot Yella.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Absolutely. He's
Give me
standing
those
right in front of us.
Well,
Doing
30 feet.
weird, yeah, doing weird shit to Edmund, coming out of Taurus's shoulder. This is not fun for Irea.
Mhm.
16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
30.
30 does.
31.
31 also hits. Or is that damage?
No, that's also
Okay.
So now I have to do 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, 2 arrows.
4, 5, 6. So that's 15. Oh, if some of this is force damage, should I tell you?
You can tell me.
7 force. So sorry, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 force and 3 piercing.
Okay.
Just in case. Is he within 5 feet of Edmund still?
Yes, he is.
Then one of the ones that hit will get my sneak attack.
Okay.
So he takes an additional 10 piercing damage.
Cool.
Hold on.
You notice. Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. Whoa. All right. So the first one will do my piercing sneak attack damage as it tries to find a little crack in his armor. But then I'm going to arcane shot. And I'm going to whisper some words that immediately fade from the minds of Edmund and Shira. And my arrow will turn into a black shadow, a negative space. And as it hits him, the shadowy substance will leap towards I guess his core, since it's a Warforged, and that's where his mind is, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
This is a shadow arrow. He's going to take an extra 2d6 psychic damage. So 7 psychic damage. And he has to succeed on a whiz save of DC 16 or be blinded. Well, see no further than 5 feet until the start of my next turn.
Interesting. Okay. All right. So you'll notice that for the attacks that hit, your first arrow was just a normal shot, right? There was nothing applied to it. No bonuses. The shot hits him square in what you would call the Warforged vitals, like a clearly open area in his neck where there's gears and all sorts of little pieces and bits and bobs and things. But the second it makes contact, the arrow kind of just bounces off as sparks shoot out where you hit. Your second hit, your magic, as the arrow hits, the same thing. There's a spark of energy that deflects the attack, completely negating the attack. And that psychic energy you see enters into his core, and you just see a bunch of sparks going off. But he's still going to have to make that save.
Come on, give him a.
What was the DC?
Pain.
16.
A 16.
Give him a pain.
He got a 17.
Oh.
So I think that he kind of maybe after the 2 hits, you see that, but he hasn't really been shifting a little bit. But there's a moment where maybe his lens sort of recalibrates. But he seems completely unfazed.
Yeah, Larry's not too happy about that. With my bonus action, I'm going to use my Master of Tactics and shout out to Edmund. Can you do something? Hit him where it hurts.
Heal him. I'm not gonna hurt this beautiful man.
Oh, "Oh, you say that?" And then I turn to Shira and go, "And you get him." And I'm gonna give you my bonus.
I was on it.
Like, I'm just trying to chat to the dude. He knows me.
About to
my
know my
gosh.
boot in your ass in a minute, Edmund.
My armor's too thick. I'm like,
For now.
As Lyra says under her
Listen
breath.
here, you have a 14 AC.
it's 17 now, you dick.
Yeah, dick.
But it's Shira's turn next, so
Yeah, well,
Which
and
is
I'll
great.
use my movement to like run up into the tree if I can get to like a low branch or something. But
Yeah.
if it's like huge with no branches, then I'll just probably, I don't know. I can't.
No, the trees are so like fucking ridiculously huge, and the segments between bark, there's it's like creates like a pattern. There's enough place in certain parts where like it curls up, where it actually creates like little platforms that you could sit on or stand on.
Oh, very cool.
So
Yeah, so
you can
I'll try and
definitely
get a
climb
little,
up. Yeah,
little height.
cool,
Very cool.
Sweet. Excellent. Yeah. So Shira, it's your turn.
Yes, so I realized that when I gave haste to Taurus, I actually canceled out my Hunter's Mark because they're both concentration spells, of course. Always happens all the time.
Please don't drop haste. Please don't drop haste.
I'm not gonna drop haste. Don't worry.
2 levels of exhaustion. -2 on every roll.
Oof. No, instead I'm just going to attack with my cross. No, longbow. I'll do longbow. I'll attack the yellow. I think the fact that Misha and Taurus are scared is goofy because it wasn't all of them there. It was just the 2 of them, but we're all together now. So F this guy and F Xanabin. So I'm gonna shoot yellow. I don't care.
You too, Shira. What is going on?
Okay, I'm also doing it for you, Edmund. You have to have better self-esteem. You're liking a guy who just dissed you. Okay, I'm just saying.
You can like him when he's
Gorgeous.
parts on the floor.
And he knows me. That.
So my first attack it's a 30. Oh, and as I hit, I am also channeling the energy of the ground as I bonus for planar warrior.
Oh, sick. Beautiful. Yeah. 30 hits.
Nice. Awesome. So I'll do the first damage. So it's this 8 plus planar warrior. How much are you? 2d8. 1 second. These are the. This is 12. This is the 8. Okay. 8 plus 11, so 19 on my first attack. And then I'll shoot my second attack, which is 29 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that's going to be only another 7 damage.
Okay. So I think you confirm for yourself as your arrows strike Yele. They explode off him in a rain of sparks, essentially. And he is completely unfazed.
Oh, that's just great. And it didn't count that some of it was force damage by any chance. Damn. Okay. All right. Maybe not as goofy as I said before. Oops. Maybe very well based. Well, that's my turn. On we
Very
go.
cool. Okay, so after you, it is Albrecht.
So already at this point, I'm like, yeah, things like moved off completely away. Just looking around, it's like, I don't even know what's happening around this fight anymore. He's gonna turn to Ascavalion and Taurus and be like, I guess we continue our fight then. What's happening exactly?
Yes.
Right. Okay. And he'll go around. So the tether is with between, I guess, rather no, him and Torres are on either side, and yeah, he'll attack Escavalian, I guess.
All right.
And he'll do a little reckless attack. 17 plus 12 is 29 to hit.
29 hits.
All right. I can reroll that. So that's a 16, 20, 23, 33 points of damage.
Okay.
For the first. The second is a 31 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that's 7. 8 is 15, 19, 23, 33 points of damage. And then I'll punch. That's a nat 20, so I'll reroll.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
The feeling of like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still riding the high.
27 to hit.
27 hits.
And that is, let's see here, 7, 11, 14.
Okay. 14. Okay. I think as you're essentially attacking like his back, right?
If he's facing
Yeah, he's facing
Taurus, then
Taurus.
yeah.
I think that, and by the way, we're a little over time, but we'll finish till the end of the round, and then we'll wrap things up.
Wrap?
So he's going to use after your turn a legendary
Difficult one.
action,
Yes.
and 2 motes of darkness are going to leap out behind you, Albric, and the other one is just going to like remain on him, and he's going to strike out at Taurus. So 2 attacks against Albric. First one is a 27 to hit. For
27, you say?
that is 23 points of damage.
To me, right?
Necrotic. And
Okay.
his second attack is going to be a 30 to hit.
Yeah.
For 32 points of damage.
Okay. But these are his motes attacking, right?
Yeah, they like shoot out and take the form of him as like darkness, and they strike out.
Okay. I mean, his motes won't take the damage. I guess they take the damage, but it doesn't really do anything.
Well, because he's within 5 feet of you anyways,
mm,
I'm going to say that it is actually physically possible to take the reaction.
cool.
Well, that's not a reaction; it just happens. Because of the armor.
Oh, this is for the armor. I thought it was the
the
like
sentinel.
your
thing.
special.
The sentinel only happens when he attacks somebody else. So if he attacks like Taurus, then yes, I can. I guess.
I understand now. Okay. So yeah, he will take 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
And 1 will attack Taurus. That is a 24 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right.
Thanks to haste +2 AC.
Very cool. So you
Whoop,
just
whoop.
freaking sidestep it.
Yeah.
And I think that he's just grinning and laughing the whole time. But there's something on his face that's maybe like a... Why don't you go ahead and make an insight check? After him, though, or sorry, after it was just Albric, it is Taurus.
Hell yeah. Insight is 14.
A 14?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like he's enjoying himself clearly, and he's like letting loose. But there's like a hint of disappointment in his face.
You seem disappointed. Why is that?
Whatever do you mean?
Are you not satisfied?
Oh, I am. But it's the satisfaction that bothers me.
You did not expect it.
I want more.
Then don't blink. I don't want you to miss this one.
You roll it.
This is not my power you are about to feel, but the power of the kings, the old kings of Duhast. Their will flows through me, and my veins like pop up through my neck.
Oh,
And now may it flow through you. And I'll look at him, and there's going to be this like transference of magical energy.
Oh shit.
I'm going to use my Will of Kings channel divinity action and convert my hit dice into force damage. So I use the latent like healing energy of taking a short rest, potential energy, and I transfer it into him for damage. That's going to be a total of dice roll 51 force damage.
oh.
Shit. Okay.
Actually,
And I lose those.
Indeed. Oh my god.
51.
Nice.
All right. Okay. You, as you focus this energy, your strands connect, and I think you're just like forcing all of your conduit power into him, and it is absolutely overwhelming him. I think for the like his happy, ecstatic exterior drops, and I think for the first he clutches his head and his eyes like roll to the back of his head, and he just goes as he starts screaming. And inside him, you're the only one who can really see this, but the strands are like they're going into him and like ripping apart those strands that are connected to the ground, and they're just like constantly pulling away. Yours are like wrapping around and tearing apart from the inside.
What the hell are you doing to this man?
And with my hasted action, thank you, Shira, I sliced out
Yeah.
at like maybe like wherever the most strands seem to be, that body part, and try and just sever that body part from his own body.
Okay. You've got advantage on that roll.
Ooh. Hot.
28 to hit.
28.
15 plus
28 hits, yeah.
All right, cool. I will add, obviously, a freaking Divine Smites. This is a battle to the death here. 2, 3. No, 2, 3. So 4, 5, 6. 5, 10, 13, 14, 20, 25, 33 damage total. Oh, God.
Taurus,
Yes.
how do you finish him?
God dang.
He had
Do
15
you-
HP, by the way.
Oh,
He had
Jesus,
15 HP
overkill.
remaining.
What? Because I want to like wherever these strands seem to be like connected to him most, I want to try and take off that body part and see what happens.
Okay, you slice him in half.
It's like in his core.
Yeah, he's like filled with these things. So like the most efficient way would just
With a
literally
rapier?
be
Okay, so
Just
I'll
like-
use my bonus action to change my rapier into a bladed
that's fucking
weapon.
sick.
Please.
And like you
With
see,
his
I'm like
last
aiming for
rapier.
the strands, and they just happen to all converge in the middle of his body. I finish. I look back, blood splattered on my face. Don't forget my name, even in death.
Yeah, and he's just like partly still screaming as the two halves fall away from each other. Falls, then
I think I look at Albrecht even with like that same wild in my eyes.
Oh fuck!
Is it done? Is that it?
Is it? You tell me.
Wait, what about this guy?
Well, after Taurus, it is supposed to be Boginia. And I think you just see. Let me do a little roll see here. Okay. I think Shira, you say, "What do we do with this guy?" And you point at Ayele, and he just disappears. And there's a brief moment, and then Boginia is standing where he was.
Oh,
And she looks over at Lyria, and she goes, "I did it!"
No, what do you mean? Where'd he go?
That's amazing.
Magina, you're like incredible.
And that's where we're
However,
going to end it for today.
Dog collection.
Man!
Lyria looks over at the.
Although technically we have Edmund and Misha left. If there's anything you want to do before, or we'll pick it up next time.
I'm just gonna cry.
Okay, let me write that down so I don't forget. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for playing.
Holy moly. Thank you, Taurus, for carrying that.
Yeah, that was sick.
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
holy.
Finally got to show off these moves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, No Nat November definitely made that a little different than it would have been, I think.
Yeah.
You guys got a lot of natties. Let me just.
When you're rolling
That
advantage
sounds
almost every
so
turn.
dirty.
Yeah. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah, EXP.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Everybody gets 20k EXP.
Oh fuck!
Oh yes.
No, that's not good.
That is crazy.
That's not good. Whatever do you mean?
Oh, I'm so close.
Can we get
Oh, so
25?
No.
I'm making 24.
No, you guys are close. You're close.
I'm there.
Yeah.
I
So
love
that was the sesh. Thank you so much again, everybody, for watching. We are going to stick around just for a few. Well, it's already 10:13.
10:13.
All right, we were going to try something new today. we were going to
did.
do it. Yeah.
We
I
did.
guess technically we did. We were going to let the stream run until 10:15, just talk about the session stuff, but we used up all the time. So let me go ahead and do the outro, right? I'm looking at papers, but is there anything written on these?
Yeah, part
I'm
of the
just
outro is no more R34 Pokemon talk in the chat. Holy crap.
Whoa, wait. Somebody save that chat, please. I want to know.
Why not?
Me.
I'm faxing a paper that says to ban Brent.
So
All you
next
need to
Thursday,
know-
everybody, we can. What session are we expecting? Is it Chittering Woods or Aglarond High?
This Thursday is Chittering.
Beautiful.
Next Thursday will be Ag.
Okay. So Thursday, Chittering, Tuesday, Eyes End, Thursday, Aglarond High. So look forward to those, folks.
Yeah,
And
we promise
as
no more
always,
flesh dead talk. Yeah,
all the time.
It's done.
Every session, it has
It's
to be.
finished. It's done. There's no more.
Please.
No.
Please.
We'll go back. We'll go back. But before we go, I'd like to just say that you can find us on pretty much all the socials, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, on YouTube, where you can watch all of our VODs, and here on Twitch. And please just join our Discord. Please. Somebody plug that.
Simon, go ahead.
It's sounding like Jet. Please clap.
Please, God.
We actually talk in there.
Please
now,
be
I
our
promise.
friends. Yeah, we had one day where we chatted. We'll get better. We'll get better. And as always, we're the Hexagon. And we're Hexagon.
Bye.
I just spilled all my dice.
Are we gone?